Can you hear me?
Sí.
Okay, give me a sec. I apologize. Okay, let's get this party started. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right. The winners of the day, Tesla, Vana, Wafy. I'm not happy about that. Meta, Uberlicious, Amazona, Intel, and Rivian. The losers,
I left a lot of money on the table with Tesla.
no commentary. Macy's, not good. Chewy, Walgreens is in the gutter. It's like gutterville. This thing is like the lowest it has ever been ever. I read about that briefly. Peloton, this thing is very bad, but we're gonna wait for the bounce up and bank on it. Open, it's been in a down trajectory almost every day. And Beyond Meat and Fruit, fresh bet. I'm hoping for a little bounce here too, but we shall see. Okay, so now let's get the party started with our usual trades. Okay, so it looks like Americana had a decent day. However, I'm still not convinced. I had just one share here at 14, and it had gone up. I still believe that it's gonna break this level and maybe get down here below it before it goes up, because I think this trend is heading downward. So let's see if it gets down here. Maybe at 1340, I may be willing to get, some shares or whatever. Mansana, Sana. It's a revert. Basically, it was the same thing as Friday. Started to go down and went down some more, but then it picked up and it basically went back up to almost how it was at the beginning of the day, but not exactly, but almost. So you did well if you long this towards the end, well, you can kind of say the later half of the morning. And then it continued flat in the aftermarket. So I think there's going to be some big event with the iPhone 15 this week. Maybe it's mañana, I'm not sure. So this is going to move a lot again tomorrow, I think. So we may want to put that on the notes. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod. AMD,
What do you want on the notes? Apple?
Yes, because I think there's going to be some more movement.
Some more movement, up or down?
It might be up because of the new iPhone. They're releasing some iPhone 15. I'm just saying it could go either way, but this is going to be a lot of eyes on it because of this event. That's all I'm saying. Hey, nod. AMD, I think it's going to hit 100 tomorrow. That's kind of like the first level that it breaks, and then it continues maybe down a little bit down. This hasn't been really strong if you look at it since I would say the middle of June. It's been kind of going down. And I think it's gonna go back. I think it's gonna go down here. I think it's gonna break 100 tomorrow because it's been going down. So let's see if it keeps this trend, and you can see that the trend is starting to the excuse me, the 50 period is starting to curve down as well. Zoni did very well today. Very, very good. This thing is it's a really good stock to own. It's one of the solid ones. Like I said before, I think it's gonna get to that 150. It's gonna get to this 150 level. Did we say? Hold on. We have a little area here and a little area here. I think it's gonna get to that 150 level soon. So, and so far it has been stepping upward, and especially today it was very obvious. So, tomorrow may be a down day, but it's just kind of like a little pullback, but it is very, very strong. Might be a little pullback because it was just so strong today, but I think it's going to continue. See how exaggerated this was? It's just, it didn't stop. If you got it here, you could have just kept it all day. And let's look at let's look at the last 5 days. So let's see what happens. It might, like I said, it might slip a little bit. ASML, I'm gonna skip. AZO, I'm gonna skip. Boeing. On the daily on this, as someone had predicted, I think it's gonna go back to this area that it likes. It loves this area. I think the airlines are pushing this also down. It might, we want to see if we can get it below $200. And it has. When it gets below here, it usually picks up a little bit and bounces back to this range between 200 and 226. So you can still play the range if it gets back down here, because it just loves this area. Until we see another change in this, I would say it would continue to just shuffle between these two little pipes that we have set up. Banco, it was a red day, but it picked up. It picked up. It had yeah, you could have played it a lot today, but then it flattened out in that at the end of the day, and that's why maybe it's a little bit of a red of a candle. BJ is going to skip. Beyond Me, we're going to skip. Caro, 202, it had a little uppity day. We'll skip it. Vana had a wonderful day. It's on hard to buy. I think they got some sort of upgrade from their debt. They went from a D to a CC plus or something like that. However, I think they're gonna still to continue to lose dinero. So I think the writing is on the wall on this, but you got to play it out and see if it gets back up here to 57 or 60, and that would be a good rejection point, I would say. Sorry. See if it gets back up here. Dallas will skip. Dashy also had a decent day. DraftKings, it didn't have a bad day. It was still up. I think this is gonna be doing good soon. With the whole NFL thing, the last couple earnings have been well. They're starting to make dinero, and there's a lot of states out there, as we had discussed. They're gonna, they're doing the whole gambling thing, and people are just crazy. They like to gamble. What can I say? It's America. Dickie, we haven't looked at these in a couple of days. Looks like it's starting to make a little level here, levels between 120 and 110. It has a big gap to fill. A big gap to fill. The earnings, I guess, were bad, but they said it was because people were stealing stuff. We'll continue to observe. There has to be some sort of bounce up when there's Christmas time or at the fourth quarter, because people like to buy stuff no matter what. Dollar Tree. So this is the one that has to be on the notes every single day and be on watch, because, excuse me? Hold on a second. We have to continue to watch this because we want to get it at the lowest point that it can get, because it is going to bounce up for maybe Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, when people like like to get a lot of stuff for cheap. EBC, we'll continue to observe this. Sorry, I put it on mute. EBC, we'll continue to observe it. We would like to get it below $12 to that $10 range. And that would be a good buying opportunity. So we'll just continue to observe. We're not looking at the banks right now too much, but it's one of those stocks that we want to keep an eye on. Freshie Pet. Let's look at Google. So Google, very similar to Amazona. Amazona, yes, Amazona or Amazon. As you can see, it has been doing very well. There's nothing to say, but it's gonna go make a smiley face and get back up here. That's, you know, basically it. Between this line and 150. I don't see why you wouldn't get this as a long for a temporary little trade. You know, just wait a couple of the weeks and write it up. And then be careful when you hit the 52-week high or whatever, and maybe write it back down. It's a very, very good dependable stock. Yep, and it had a good day today. Today was a green day overall, I would say, on a lot of stuff. Home Depot, 328.37. It's kind of bouncing around here, creating this area of support, making a little range here. We have to determine if it's going to go up or if it's going to go down. With the winter time coming, usually it doesn't do as well as in the summer months. So we'll see if it goes up before it goes down. A little bit up, maybe, you know, here, 336, 340 before it starts heading down to earth. Intel, we'll skip. Lucy. This thing is just going down every day. I don't know why I'm not jumping in this, but I keep forgetting. But hey, it is what it is. Macy's had a bad day. McDonald's, they had upgraded this. So we'll see if it continues to go down before it goes up. I would really like to see it get back down here. That would be, I think, a really good price to get McDonald's. However, you do have to be wary of it because it could skyrocket anytime. People can't stop buying chicken nuggets and Big Macs. What can I tell you? Metalicious. This thing might be in a little hype mode, and it might get to, I would say, back here or even 350, because I was reading an article. Now they have come up with this like AI mechanism or something they're working on, which could be a catalyst for this to like, wow, it's this like new thing with AI that they're creating, yada, yada, yada. So we have to be on the lookout for this because it might continue to be long for the next couple of days. And we should look at this level to see if it gets there for a potential short, or if it breaks it, that we know that it has to get up there to 350. And that's where we want to make sure we get a little bit of shares, even if it bounces a little bit up 350 to go down. I'm going to see if I can find the article in a minute. Softy. So Softy, again, it's starting to do a little U here. However, I don't see how the narrative of this AI is going to be like meta or whatever, but we'll see. With the winter, it might get back up here before it rejects it. We'll see. It is tech, but it is I think it's getting too expensive as well. So we'll skip MU. Nefli. Okay, lo and behold, is going back up. This thing it likes to test the waters. You know, I think we want to see if it gets to that 500. That's something that we have been observing. It went down. We thought it would break the 400. And as you can see, it didn't break it. It went back up. So I think this time is going to continue, especially if the whole like strike thing with the actors and stuff, if that stuff gets resolved, I don't see it not getting to 500. But we'll see what happens. Time will tell. Nikete, going down. It's going down. Going down, down, down. Okay, so obviously it broke the 100. The next level of support I can see is this 90 area. So I think that's where it's heading. It might be a good one to short. Okay. NVDA starting to go down as well. Every single day it has been going down since this little 500 spot. It's almost below the 50 period. The chips have been, this is the only chip that has been super strong, and I think it's time to put it down to bed.
I would like to short it, but someone convinced me. The chica on the bozos.
You can wait a couple of days, but I feel like the chips are very weak. I think this thing has been too hyped up. Every day has been going down.
Yeah, I wish I had hit that 500 mark, but I think even if a person with 25 shares just watches it, it could easily go to under 400. That's my feeling.
It has to, remember, it also has to fill this gap at some point. So yes, before it fills it, it has to get at least to 400 at some point too. So we want to make sure.
You want to wait and you just want to get like, boom, a quick 50 per share. It just seems like the move to make to me.
I don't disagree with that analysis at all. And like I said, if it breaks this level, there is a gap that it has to fill. And it used to be in this range before. So, that's something that we want to make sure we keep an eye on it. It is on the expensive side, but it's a mover. It is a mover, so. It is a mover, that's for sure. Your open is 370. I think it's gonna start going down further. Then I think we should grab some of this. It's gonna go down to $3. I don't see why this would keep up. That's another one that can be put on the notes. See if it goes up a little bit to 395, maybe, but I can already see it broke below the 50 here. And yeah, I think it's gonna continue. Maybe get back here to the $3 mark. Peloton, dump fire. This is a dump fire. What can I say? I have a little test order here just to see if it gets to that $7 mark, and we'll take it from there. We want to see if it gets back to that 9-10 area frame. Rivian, Sam, Target, Tesla. Yes.
When we're at school.
Hold on a second. Sorry, I was interrupted by hand test. Target, we'll skip that for now. Taco Bell.
We'll skip that for now.
I can't really read this, but it's just bouncing around between here and here. I don't really know what to say about this. But yeah. Walgreens. Wayfy. It's been going up the last couple of days. I hope that it goes back down. It's been doing fairly good. Not good for me, but we shall see. We shall continue to observe this. What can we do? Get more shares or esperar? XOM. It had a little downturn today, a big red candle, and maybe that's why the tech stocks were kind of up today. However, it is on an upward trajectory, and I don't see why it would not hit 120. if they keep reducing if they keep reducing the supply on this, it's just going to be a catalyst for it to get back up here between 117 and 120. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, so Affirm was the winner. Lyft in second place, CVS. This thing went nuts today. It went nuts. If we look at the 1 minute, it was just like whoever got in here today, it went absolutely nuts up. I don't know. I think it was because maybe Walgreens was down or something. And then here too, it went up and then it back down. It was crazy. Delhi is on hard buy. Hint, hint. So this one is good too. Short, Leanna. What say you? It's been going up, but it should have a little bounce, a little retractment tomorrow.
Yeah,
Especially, huh?
let me see the day minute.
Up, 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 a little bit down, flat.
Yeah, I still like it. It's strong, but I do like it.
It's just, I think it's gonna do a little retracement, which it did before here, even
Yeah.
if it can. So that's maybe another one to
I
put on
think
the
it's a
notas.
good buy it.
Yeah, put it on the notas. Campbell, man, Jesus. Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm stuck in this. And yeah, it's that 40 level. I'm still hoping it will come back down.
If it gets below 41, let me know. But yes, we do have a notification. I want to see if we can hit that $40 mark. I want to be a patient. I really do like the stock as a long play. As you can see, it's starting to pick up. So even if it does a little down, more turn, which it might do soon, maybe the next couple of days, in the next day or so, because it's been going up, it has to do a little retracement. We should jump on it, or I should jump on it or whatever, just to observe it even more. But yes, we do want to make sure that we get it at the price that we have set, because that's what happens to us when we do FOMO. Okay, so that, man, if we would have jumped on this, your favorito of all times, Virgin Galactico.
Yeah, but I don't really trade
Man,
that
this
unless the
thing was
locals are
extra.
trading it.
Negative 10.98%, Leanna. Man,
Can't be in everything.
man. Okay. A hoggy. Let's look at hoggy, hog. Hoggy to hog. Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll just wait and see if it continues to go down. This is another Campbell type of play. We'll just continue to observe it. Let me put a notification here. I do want to make sure that we get it below $30, like at the $30 marker. Coin, whatever. What's F again? Upward. Yes.
Can I look at coin?
No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So coin has been gone since the middle of July. It has gone down a lot. It's maybe hit a bottom here, picked up a little bit, and it's trying to do a little area of support.
I'm gonna put an answer potential quick short. I kind of like it when it's at this 80 and above. I know it's been strong or whatever.
Strong. This thing has been. Look at this. Zzz. Do you mean the last couple of days?
No, it's last several weeks. It's been strong. It's been going up.
Oh, so what you're saying is
I like shorting it when it gets to
because it has been. This was strong since July, And then July till now, it has been very weak-o.
Yes, I think it got overheated.
Overheated here.
I don't
But
tell
yes, you're
if
right.
I will even get to that.
Compared to this range here, which is, let's say, the area of support, which
That's
is what I think.
usually when it goes back down or when it gets around 80. And so I'm thinking that maybe it will continue to kind of like dip a
You're
little.
right. It has hit this area too many times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hitting it now. It has to either go up to the sky or go down to the barrel of the gun.
Yeah, I like that. It's a nice short.
You may want to put that on the notas. It was a good one to
It
look
is
at.
on.
Okay. Very good, madama. And that's it I have for at least for the stockity stocks. And then my favorito, let's look at this. I see if anything grabs our attention in terms of noticias, aka business news. Let's just look at this real quick. And I'll go here. Topicals marcados. La 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 la. Does anything grab your attention? This is a 3-minute read. Tesla catches an upgrade, yada yada yada.
I
There
can't
was some.
see anything
Oh,
other than upgrade your browser to PRO today.
hold on. How about now?
It's better.
Can you see Barron's?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let's see if something catches our attention. If not, we're just gonna, KAT. I saw something that was with Apple. Or Meta. Ah. Apple stock is rising. Tech names from Tesla to NVIDIA can breathe a sign of relief. I don't know if it's that one, but let me do a little search here. Meta.
Oh, Disney was coming up today.
Yes, ma'am. Aha. Okay, this is what I saw. Meta stock is rising. It's a bid for AI dominance. Enters a new stage held by NVIDIA. I don't know if we want to read this. It's only 2 minutes long. It's up to you, but it grabbed my attention. I didn't get to read it yet.
Just put it on play.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's see. Share sound. And let me know if you're listening to it.
Meta stock is rising. Its bid for AI dominance enters a new stage, helped by NVIDIA. By Jack Denton. September 11, 2023, 7:55 a.m. Eastern Time. Meta Platforms is positioning itself to be an even more competitive player in the artificial intelligence space, with news of its ambitions in one of the fastest-growing sectors of tech helping buoy shares in the company on Monday. Facebook and Instagram parent Meta, ticker Meta, is developing a new artificial intelligence system that should be as powerful as OpenAI's most advanced model, the Wall Street Journal reported, citing sources familiar with the matter. The developer of ChatGPT, OpenAI, has emerged as a dominant force in AI, hype around which has buoyed tech stocks this year and pushed the S&P 500 index higher. Meta didn't immediately respond to a request for comment from Barron's. Meta is aiming for its new system, which should be several times more powerful than the one it released over the summer, to be ready next year, the report said, adding that it is intended to help other companies offer AI-driven text, analysis, and other services. The group is building data centers and acquiring the necessary advanced chips to train AI from NVIDIA, NVDA. Meta stock rose 1.3% in pre-market trading on Monday, outpacing gains across futures contracts tracking the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite, up 0.6%. Write to Jack Denton at jack.dinton.
Okay, I think it's more AI hype. So this is why I think that Meta might go up a little bit more to that area that we had identified. But it's still this whole AI hype is who knows what's gonna happen. And it's like it's all just I think it's still just all hype. But you know, they're hyping it up. We should observe it. It went 3.25% up. So, you know, you like to short this. We want to make sure we get at a good position when you short it. That's all. So that's why this caught my eye. And something about Tesla also. But that's it. I don't want to take any more of your time. We only have 9 minutos left. But if you want me to read something with Disney here, I can.
Yeah, we can listen to Disney, even though I know what the deal is with Disney. It's kind of like beating a dead horse with Disney because you're preaching to the choir, you know.
Choir, choir, choir. Okay, so did you want me to
Yeah,
just
why
look at the...
not? It's
Oh,
something.
this is what I found it. Sorry. I'm not gonna go. This is what I was saying with Apple. So this is why I think there's gonna be a lot of movimiento mañana or something. Let me look at this real quick. Hold on. Oh, wait. That's not it. I just saw it.
The iPhone 50 looking like a bargain. I may be interested in that because I'm
Yes,
going to be
hold on.
needing a new phone.
Okay,
So,
let's look at it because you are gonna need a new phone. Apple's iPhone 15 looks like a bargain. Here's the math. So let's let's see how many. Yeah, it's pretty short. It's pretty short. We have a few minutes left. Let me hold on a second, ma'am. Dun, dun, dun.
Apple's iPhone 15 looks like a bargain. Here's the math.
I love this picture.
By Angela Palumbo. August 30th, 2023, 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Inflation has hit just about everything and everyone. The iPhone? Not so much.
Oh, I read this before, I
Apple
think.
ticker Apple is expected to release details for its newest generation of phones, likely called the iPhone 15, at a product launch event on September 12th. While Apple hasn't announced the price or details of the new device, Wall Street sees the base model costing just a little bit more than the price of the original iPhone after adjusting for inflation. Media reports put the cost of the iPhone 15 base model at $799, the same price as the base iPhone 14 model launched late last year. The original iPhone cost $499 when it launched in June 2007. On the surface, that's a sizable jump, but it's much smaller when you take inflation into account. Furthermore, the new iPhone could be cheaper than the base models of the iPhone 11, 12, 13, and 14 on an inflation-adjusted basis. In today's dollars, all of those devices cost more than $800. It's a phenomenal deal for consumers, Wedbush analyst Dan Ives tells Barron's. I believe Apple could charge significantly more with minimal churn if they wanted to. Of course, our calculations only look at the prices of a base iPhone model. Apple's iPhone lines have expanded to offer a number of upgrades that make it difficult to compare price points across generations. The iPhone 15 Pro, for example, is expected to cost $1,099, according to media reports, a $100 increase from the iPhone 14 Pro. Apple didn't respond to a request for comment on iPhone pricing. It's no secret that consumers are feeling the pinch of rising prices. Inflation is falling but remains stubbornly high, and the cost of financing big purchases is increasing as interest rates rise. According to Apple's latest earnings results, iPhone sales declined from the previous year. Declining demand isn't just an Apple problem. Worldwide smartphone shipments dropped from the prior year in the second quarter as the market struggles with soft demand, inflation, macroeconomic uncertainties, and excess inventory, market research firm International Data Corporation said in a report dated August 11th. That could be one reason Apple isn't increasing the cost of its new iPhone. There is also speculation that the new model will have minimal updates. And Ives points out that Apple has been able to significantly cut the cost of iPhone production by manufacturing more of its own chips. A new iPhone with a more advanced camera, additional storage, and faster speeds at essentially the same price point as the original iPhone could spur a renaissance of growth for Apple stock over the next 12 to 18 months, Ives says. Ives has previously said the iPhone 15 could benefit from people choosing to upgrade their old models. based on our current analysis, we estimate roughly 250 million iPhones have not been upgraded in over 4 years, the analyst said in June. Ives rates Apple shares as outperform with a $230 price target, implying 25% upside from a current price of $184. He is one of the highest price targets on Wall Street. The average target among analysts tracked by FactSet is $201.78. Food, water, and their phones are the average person's biggest priorities, Ives says. If that's the case, price certainly won't stop people from lining up to get their hands on a shiny new device. Write to Angela Palumbo at angela.palumbo.
So yeah, it is mañana. I was right. So I think there's gonna be some movement tomorrow because of this new iPhone thing. So that's why I wanted to put it on the notes, because if it had movement today, it might have even more volume or movement tomorrow because of this whole new iPhone hype-ish. So yeah, that's basically my input in my articles.
I think Apple's gonna go down tomorrow. It was weak
Yes,
today.
but if that's the case, then there's gonna be even more movement, and that's what I'm saying. So
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were saying it was
either
down.
way that it goes, it's just there's gonna be a lot of volume and movement, and that's why you may wanna, we still may want to be jumping on it because there's even more hype towards Apple, and when there's more movement or more volume on it, it's even better.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right.
You see
Then
anything that catches your eye that it could be read in the next 3 minutes?
no, the procedure for the iPhone 15 was good enough info
That's
that
it.
I can
That's
utilize.
all I got, ma'am. Do you want to take a picture of the notas?
I already did. I copied it.
Okay, great.
Other than that, how did your evening activity go today?
There was some progress made, but there's additional information that needs to be gathered.
Okay, so when are you going back? On Friday?
I'll just go mañana.
Okay, so you're gonna. Okay.
I'm gonna get it done.
Okay.
Hopefully before
I'm just saying,
Friday.
like Friday, you kill two birds, and you don't have to like.
No, it could take a long time based on what
Okay.
based on my analysis. I'm kind of glad because we had to set up an account. We had to, look some documents, and it's not gonna take like it's boom, boom, boom. I can
Okay.
see from the
So
questions being asked that she doesn't know a lot of stuff too. So it's good that I'm doing this. It's gonna be a little phase
it
project,
may
and I
be
think
several days.
it's gonna take 2 to 3 days, and that's why I'm glad I started now rather than Friday.
Yeah. Maybe by Friday you'll be finished.
How about yourself?
Um,
You've got a minute.
I just dropped off some levels.
Oh, how
Yeah,
many? For like a couple of customers or uno nada
just a
más?
couple.
Nice.
That's all. Yeah, just because the weather has
Big
been
pimp and
terrible.
spending G's.
Okay.
Big pimp and spending G's.
Uh, no commentary.
It helps, whatever helps. Whatever helps.
No commentary.
You have options. You
No
have options.
commentary.
Oh man. Okay, so were you able to indicate someone about the
No,
recommendations?
no.
4K.
Someone's been busy.
It'd be all right.
Yes.
We just don't want to forget these recommendations, that's all.
Don't worry. It won't be forgotten.
Okay. And that's basically it in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
The games, the real games begin, the Olympiadas begin next week.